司可以马上接手招手，麻将招手我。早上好，国内人迈252 something 240 meters running 900 meters. Korean 252 shuffle 只能靠海方记得看那是 one ton 8 meters okay 109. Follow SID climb 1,800 meters on finish 1009 with 9252. 454连打了188一些。188with 9252 is understood. I just got 留一下194到后身 contact runway 34 right descend 900 meters. Descend 900 meters and runway 34 right Indonesia 894. With 9252 no reception. Please comply with the 9252 negative. National 328401 Tramit 3006 meters off standard. Contact approach 126 and 65 clearly. 3,600 meters center frequency. National 8401 frequency 156 decimal time. 156 right here, kind of 801 correct.
Okay, so vitamin is fine, Xanadu is fine, and the hydrox is fine as well.
Okay, that's checked. All right.
Indonesia 894 heading 030. Heading 030 heading 890.
Well, start to do a bit exercises.
Indonesia 894 heading 080. Increase rate of descent. Descent at 900 meters. Increase rate of descent. Descent at 900 meters. Flight heading 080. Indonesia 894. Then 252 is fire. Wind 252 traveling 2,400 meters. 2,400 meters. Wind 9252. Then 289 heading 330. Heading 330 is on strike on. Indonesia 894 turn left heading 020. Intercept for climb runway 34 right triple established. Turn left heading 020 clear for island EAK 349. Take contact up Indonesia 894. Nine two five two 52,400 meters. Wind 4,500 meters on standard. 4,500 meters on standard. Wind 9252. In the factory 6 condition 120 is 95 today. Okay, 0 there for 95. Yeah, factory 6 connect.
Yeah.
Eventual H9 descendment to 1.2 meters. Might say 1,000 meters, maybe on 25. Indonesia is in the floor and stuff is supplied to 24 light. Indonesia is not for class control in 24 light. 24 light, not like 24 light. Indonesia is not for control war, extension control day. The car will only this for Indonesia is not for day. Wind 9252, continuous approach 125, correction 126, 126, 65, man, 9252, right? It's not a descendant of 600 meters. I'm saying 600 meters, you want to strike on.
Andre, if you want to use this time during a smooth climb to make some exercise.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I see that this camera doesn't work. Yeah.
Maybe the rear view, the cockpit view from the rear, does it work?
And the front camera doesn't work. Really. No.
The eventual is not a hand-to puzzle. It's 650 and you want to strike on.
Okay, now we have the view from the cockpit from behind.
Yeah. Yeah. The front camera doesn't show up as on the wire.
Okay.
I rebooted the system, but there's something wrong.
India Bravo, do you need a photograph?
Hotel India Bravo, say again?
Hotel India Bravo, do you need a photograph?
India Bravo on the course to Papa Uniform Delta flying 3,300 meters but slowly.
Roger.
Hotel Swiss 188 3,000 meters.
Swiss 188, sharp approach, contact runway 1 higher, runway 34 right, descend and managers.
Yeah, runway 34 right, and say again?
Swiss 188, descend and managers.
Descend and maintain 900 meters for 180.
Venture is neither planning 320 to intercept requires runway 34 right, contact established.
Starting 320,
Hello, welcome back on Solar Impulse TV. We are at the Mission Control Center of Solar Impulse in Monaco. I'm with Andreas from the Mission Engineering team. Welcome here.
Hello.
So we have maybe one question to begin. How is the flight going on right now?
Well, the flight is going well, so everything is good, everything is normal. Andre is happy, he just had his breakfast, and yeah, we are still in level flight, but we will soon start our climb, or we are right now starting our descent, climb, sorry.
Okay, so he's not tired, he's feeling
Yes,
perfect. Everything's
he's fit.
fine.
He's fit.
And maybe, and what about you? Because we have seen you like you were running all around. How do you feel? Not too tired?
Well, no, it's okay, but I'm tired. We had a lot of planning to do in the last days, and yeah, we still continue working on the flight. And yeah, of course, at one point you get tired.
Okay, so you just told us that soon we're going to climb. What's the goal of this climb? So we climb, then we go down. What's basically the flight plan?
Okay, we are normally starting our climb in the morning. We try to always climb up to a flight level 280. This is our goal for the day, to climb to flight level 280. And
which means 28,000 feet?
Exactly,
Okay,
yes.
which is like where jumbo jets and normal airplanes fly?
They fly actually higher.
Okay, but...
Yes, but our maximum cruising altitude is 28,000 feet.
Okay.
And also, when we start climbing or during climb, we collect energy from the sun, and we have to store the energy in the batteries. And of course, we also have to power our aircraft with the energy which we collect during day. Yeah, we climb up to flight level 280 during day, and in the evening we hopefully reach flight level 280. So this is the goal, and we also have to have full batteries in the evening, because we will have to use the battery energy and the energy which is stored in altitude, so the potential energy. We will have to use those two types of energy to survive the night,
To survive.
So we have to fly until the sun is rising again, and we can start to collect sun energy again. So what we do is to start a descent at evening from flight level 280. We roughly we glide for 5 hours, and then we reach altitude of 3,000 feet. As soon as we reached 3,000 feet, we used almost all the potential energy, and now we have to use the chemical energy which is stored in the battery. And we will fly using this energy stored in the battery to make it until the sun rises. And when the sun rises, we still have to have enough energy to stay level.
Okay.
And when the sun rises, we get more and more energy.
Okay, so it means that this is why we're talking right now, because actually, even if it's not really accurate, because André just took off like a few hours ago, now we're reaching a moment that we call the energy neutral morning, which means that we're reaching this moment where the batteries are supposed to be like close to the minimum limits.
Exactly. So in the morning, normally, not today because we just started our flight, but normally this is the time at which we have the lowest level in the batteries in terms of energy. So we have to get new energy from the sun. And as you just said, we call this time energy neutral morning, because energy neutral morning is the time when the collected sun energy is equal to the energy we need to have a level flight at 3,000 feet with 25 knots indicated. So this is the point where those two values are exactly the same. After that point, the sun energy should become more and more, and we should be able to climb and also to charge the batteries.
Okay, so maybe to say it in a short way, it's like the key moment. It's when we know if André will be able to fly and climb again for another day, or if we'll have like something not really what we have planned.
It's a very critical phase of the flight, that's true. And yeah, we have to make sure that we have sun in the morning, because we need the sun. We would not be able to fly for several hours longer. So we need the sun, and we have to make sure that we don't have cirrus above us, so they could block the sun. So we have to avoid clouds. And that's actually also the reason why we already had to adopt our flight profile, because the last weather update showed us that we have clouds, or that we would have clouds the next morning. So what we did, we changed our flight profile in order that we have a higher ground speed, so that we can avoid the clouds in the next morning. So it's a really crucial point. We have to always carefully look at the energy neutral morning and make sure that we have enough energy.
So it's really optimization that we're doing all the time to make sure that we will make it until Hawaii.
Yeah, we track all the time the energy we use, we track all the time the energy we get, and we compare it with the calculations, and we always calculate in advance how the battery state of charge is going to evolve based on the weather data we get.
Okay, so it means that in 24 hours, it will be really like the moment of truth, because we know we never did that, so we know if Solar Impulse 2, everything is working well, and if André will be able to enter this pattern of day and night flights, so it's going to be like extremely important. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's the key moment, as you say, and we have to make sure that we really follow the flight profile, that we really follow the energy consumption, so that we do not use too much energy, and that we really have the exact timing, and it's really crucial to survive the night.
Okay, so now I understand why you don't sleep, because I would be exactly the same as you are. So thank you a lot. It was
You're welcome.
thank you for the explanation. We'll have another update at the energy neutral evening, so we'll
Yes.
know how the night is going to take place. So to everyone who is looking at us, we'll come back to you with another explanation after a briefing in basically 2 hours, when we'll know how the situation will evolve. You talked about the clouds, the series, so it will be interesting to know if some changes are going to be done to the flight profile again. So thank you again, Andreas. Good luck for the
Thank you.
optimization and everything, and to your team also.
Thank you.
And we'll come back with the next update soon. Talk to you soon.
Okay, 1318, this is understood, and this is